1 week ago, it was America turned 250, or as Donald Trump's personal physician calls it, 178. That's a joke I stole, but we'll go on from there. Yeah, 250 years old, and a lot of people were sort of too gloomy about America to really feel celebratory. People like me, frankly. But I don't know, I'm going to share with you something that I'm really into about America, because the thing that happened 250 years and 1 week ago was the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I'm really kind of into the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to tell, it's not a totally 100% position, surprisingly. I'm going to share with you some of my feelings about it, which is like, those guys, okay, the Whig guys that came up with those ideas, and they were like, highfalutin ideas, and they weren't exactly thinking about all y'all when they were signing. They definitely weren't thinking about Gerald Dowd here on the drums, coming up with these highfalutin ideas. But I'm going to tell you my opinion. Once these ideas got out of the box, there was no putting them back in the box. This is what I feel about it. And when you see later through our history, when you see Abraham Lincoln demanding an end to slavery, and when you see women standing up and demanding the right to vote, and when you see immigrants coming from places like China and Ireland to make a better life for themselves, when you see people coming together to form a broad coalition in the 1960s to demand the end of Jim Crow and segregation, when you see gay men and gay women stand up for their dignity, it's just a circle that keeps expanding. And every time somebody stands up and demands more rights, more dignity, more freedom, a lot of Americans say, yeah, shut up, sit down. What right do you have? And what they say is, well, this right here, it's on the paper. It's in the document. The words are right here. They mean what they say, and they say what they mean. It's freedom, created equal, life, liberty, opportunity, pursuit of happiness. America's a place where we're free to come here and build a better living for ourselves and our families, where we can be free to worship the God we want or none at all, say what we want from this stage right in the middle of Lincoln Square. And I'm saying to you right now, we're free to prosper and we're free to fail spectacularly. That's what this song's about. side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side, we finally got a piece of love. She said she was leaving, so I went to follow. Blind love and I at 55 got me here. Dirty old song truck in the smog before me. And dear old Dixie back in the rearview mirror. I got a third-story walk-up with a view of the alley. A mail-room job that isn't all glamour and fun. The one that I came for has gone to another. Isn't now my feet are just too ready to run. There's no Carolina moon over Chicago. No bluegrass growing out of my backyard. No fields of sugar cane, and no soft Virginia rain. But damn if this living in Georgia hard. Down on Homestead, the women walk by me. Like they can tell I haven't got a dollar to spare. So it's into a side street for a beer and a sad song. I guess some things are the same most everywhere. 'Cause there's no Carolina moon over Chicago. No bluegrass growing out of my backyard. No fields of sugar cane, and no soft Virginia rain. But damn if this living in Georgia hard. So please, Mr. Conwell, would you accept the charges? When I told you a cold day naked I lied. And if you're the country, still need a good shaking, well, I'll be back begging as fast as the crayon flies. There's no Carolina moon over Chicago. No bluegrass growing out of my backyard. No fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. Damn if this living in Georgia hard. No fields of sugar cane, no soft Virginia rain. But damn if this living in Georgia hard. Thank you very much. That's Robbie Jerso over here on the electrical guitar. They love you, Robbie.
I love you back. I love you back.
They like you. They love you. They want some more of you.
And have